Hi there, my name's Monica and I am a refund consultant. I also do help provide support here with the Create team, with new people that are coming on board with their own refund consulting business. As of course, it's always great to be able to speak to someone who has been there and launched their business and is actually working the business. So we wanted to give you a bit of an insight of what the life of a refund agent looks like on a day-to-day basis while working with this business. One of the great advantages of this business that was attractive to myself and most likely is attractive to you is the flexibility of the business. This is truly a business that you can work from anywhere, anytime. You can make this fit within a schedule that works for you. The flexibility that you get is awesome. And you know, I speak to people coming on board wanting to run their own refunding business from all different types of backgrounds. You know, some that have come from the corporate world, some, mums who are wanting to start working again, but obviously not wanting to necessarily go back to an employment situation, but want to work for themselves, and the schedules or errands they need to run for their kids and their family, which again, you can absolutely do with this business. This business really is a feel-good business. One of the greatest things I loved about it was the business model. You know, we are truly providing an incredible service to people. There is so much money out there that is missing to people that people have no idea about, or even if they do, they've just had no idea about how to claim those funds. And so really we are doing a great service in letting people know that they have funds owing to them, but also being able to provide them with a service to help them recover those funds. We are able to do this, of course, without them having to pay us anything up front, which is a win-win situation. This is what is so valuable. You know, your client never has to pay you anything until you succeed for them in recovering their funds, which provides them with a lot of peace of mind. So you might be thinking, what are the main things that a refund agent does? And we're going to cover that for you in a nutshell, really, because of course, once you do decide to invest in this program, the details are going to be laid out for you very, very thoroughly, where you will know exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it. But we will provide a bit of a nutshell of what it is that a refund agent does on a day-to-day basis. So what you're looking at here on the screen is really the 4 main activities that a refund agent does on a daily, weekly basis in order to make this business work. So number 1 is finding the lost money. So when you do come on board in getting your training for this refunding business, the materials will absolutely explain to you where to go, how to find the lost money, how to access this information. From there, obviously, you will be needing to do some research in order to locate those potential clients and make contact with them, making them aware that there are funds that are owing to them, as well as who you are, what your business is, and how you can assist them in recovering those funds. Thirdly, it's of course recovering the funds. And fourthly, our favorite part is returning the money to our clients, which is a great deed in itself. And then of course, having our commission come out of the refund that we are returning to the clients. So really in a nutshell, that is the 4 main areas that you would be looking at doing. This can fit, again, as mentioned, in any schedule. There are some people who love to get up early in the morning and do all their work in the morning, so they might start quite early at 8 o'clock in the morning, for instance, and they have 4 hours each day that they dedicate to this to get all these tasks done. Some people, such as myself, I'm not a morning person at all. I love to have a slow start to my morning. The way that I structure my day is quite different. I'm normally up at around 10:30. I'd like to go and do some exercise, have a slow start. I might actually start doing a lot of my client phone calls at around 1:30 onwards, 1:30 to about 3:30. I then have my break. I do whatever I need to do for the rest of the day, and I might spend about an hour or 2 in the evening time to actually look for my clients because I don't need to have any phone contact then. and start getting prepared for the next day in who I'm going to be contacting that next day. And then with the claims that I do have in process, obviously during the day, because I'd be needing to be speaking to those holding authorities, that would be the time that I'd be making contact with them, either by phone or email, to track how those claims are progressing and what their statuses are. Again, so as you can see, this can be so flexible. You know, there are some people who like to work this business 3 days a week, have 2 days off to themselves. There are some people that come on board and when they start, they are working full time, which was my scenario, and don't necessarily have a great deal of time to really get the business started. But again, you can be very strategic. I used to use my hour lunch break to do all my phone calls, come back home and send out all my information, and made that work for me. Some people want to work the business full time, 9 to 5 every day. It's completely up to you. But with everything that we do as refund agents, you can very easily fit it in however you choose. And what I love about that is it's really giving you the power to design your lifestyle, to design how you choose to work. And I think that's a great advantage of being in business for yourself, but having this type of business model where you're not having to show up at an office, you're not having to clock in and clock out at specific times. You can really have that flexibility that you're probably